Hi, it is Thermal Imploder, and today, guys, well, I have some more Star Wars Battlefront 2 news for you. So, today, well, what is the news, you might be wondering? Star Wars Battlefront 2, the Han Solo Season 2. So, yes, guys, it is here. Sorry for the lack of content this week. We back up on today and stuff with it. So, yeah, let's hop into it. So, Han Solo, the rebellion general, the smuggler. Wasn't he a war hero? He's played the scoundrel and the hero. And in Star Wars Battlefront 2, the Han Solo season, you'll get to experience a little of both. You in? The fun begins on May 16th with a trip back to the original trilogy before jumping into new content for June inspired by the forthcoming Solo, a Star Wars story film. But more on that later. First, let's talk about what you'll be able to play this month. Revisit Jabba's palace. What happens when you don't pay a hut on time? You end up as an ancient piece in his throne room. A lesson Han Solo learned the hard way. This month, fans of Star Wars Battlefront can revisit Jabba's palace in Star Wars Battlefront 2 as part of the Han Solo season. Available in Blast, Hero Showdown, or Heroes vs. Villains, players will be able to iron out the differences in the twists and turns of Jabba's abode. Dress for the job. We figure if we're sending you all the way to Tatooine, you might as well be able to dress for the part. Don new appearances available for the credits or crystals, inspired by the opening act of Star Wars Return of the Jedi, with Lando Calrissian looking scruffy in his skiff guard disguise and Leia Organa donning the bounty hunter Bausch's gear and featuring brand new voiceover. New mode, Hero Showdown. Han Solo's rarely seen without the mighty Chewbacca at his size, and in Hero Showdown, a new round-based elimination mode in the Han Solo season, you'll be able to take your favorite pairings into 2-on-2 Heroes vs. Villains battles. Han Solo and Chewbacca vs. Boba Fett and Bossk. Yoda and Rey vs. Vader and Captain Phasma. That's up to you, but once a round is won, you must pick another duo for the next round. Bring out your wits and tactics for this one. Refine your piloting skills in Starfighter, Custom Arcade, No Need to Fly, Casual. You've asked for it, and we're excited to add Starfighter Custom Arcade to Star Wars Battlefront 2. You will be able to hone your skills in the cockpit with starfighters from all eras. Whether you're aiming to turn Rebellion X-Wings into Stardust with your TIE/LN, or hop into the Millennium Falcon to fly circles around enemy starfighters. We'll have more to share in June after this month's release of Solo, a Star Wars story. For more details on what Star Wars Battlefront 2, the Han Solo season includes this month, check out our latest community transmissions. Remember to keep an eye out on this space for full coverage and check EA Star Wars on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, or join the discussion on the official forums. So that is what we got from the official Battlefront page. Now I want to read some stuff off the forums that some developers posted. So we're back for another community transmission, and this time we're here to talk Season 2. It's been a busy few weeks at DICE HQ, and it only feels like yesterday that we're rolling out the progression update. With the release of the Night on Endor update, we've now found ourselves in our regular cadence of content releases. In the very first community transmission, we talked a little bit about our methodology behind updates, and how some would be similar to the Night on Endor, and others would be classed as seasons. As part of our ongoing commitment to opening our lines of communication, today we're going to talk a little bit about Season 2. Did we mention it's coming out next week on May 16th? As the season progresses, you'll find yourself completing challenges and seasonal quests inspired by Han Solo's closest friendships and against some of his greatest rivals. The Han Solo season will be spread across 2 months, and we've got a lot of content to cover, so let's dive in. Coming in May, Hero Showdown. Alongside the Han Solo season will be the release of a brand new game mode, Hero Showdown is similar to much loved Heroes vs. Villains game mode, but with a brand new rule set. In this 2v2 game mode, players will begin the match by picking heroes. Should you be defeated, you must put all your hope into your teammate and wait until the round is over. If your team is successful and wins the round, you are able to use the heroes that you previously used. However, if your team loses the round, you're free to pick any available hero, including the ones you've just used. It's a best out of 5 situation, so the first to win 3 rounds will claim victory. Think carefully about your picks. Strategy is everything in this mode. Starfighter Custom Arcade. Starfighter Custom Arcade is where you'll be able to become acquainted with all of the starfighters in the game. Take on AI and learn skills that will serve you well when you venture into Starfighter Soul. Take on some of the best pilots in the galaxy. We know that this is something that a lot of our community has been requesting, so we're incredibly excited to confirm that it will be available as soon as Season 2 starts on May 16th. Jabba's Palace. Located in Dune Sea on Tatooine, this sandblasted metal and stone structure strikes fear into anyone that finds themselves on the wrong side of Jabba the Hutt. Jabba's Palace will be arriving in Star Wars Battlefront 2 and will be available in both Heroes vs. Villains, Blast, and Arcade. Appearances. Fans of Lando will be pleased to hear he's going to be receiving an epic based around his appearance within Jabba's Palace. It's also time that we welcome the very first legendary appearance into Star Wars Battlefront 2. And it's one we've seen mentioned quite a bit. The legendary appearance will go to Leia and will come in the form of her iconic Boushh outfit from Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. As this is a legendary appearance, it's not just her look that's changed. While dressed in her Boushh appearance, Leia will use a speech scrambler to speak UBs. We've got more appearances planned, so spend your time wisely and make sure you're doing your daily challenges to save up your credits. June is going to be quite legendary. Menu updates. With the launch of the Han Solo season, making some quality of life changes to the front menu of the game. What this means is that when you load up Star Wars Battlefront 2, you'll be able to get into your favorite game modes a lot quicker. The first big change you'll notice is when you enter the multiplayer menu, which is now broken up into 3 main categories: Assault, Heroes and Villains, and Operations. Heroes and Villains is where you'll find the core Heroes versus Villains game modes. Assault modes, as you've probably guessed, is where you'll find the likes find Ewok Hunt, Blast, and it will also be the place to go for our limited time game modes in the future. Main menu. In the previous community transmissions, we've talked about how we were going to be replacing the holographic effect you see in the menus with something else. The first part of its release will go live on May 16th, and we're looking forward to hearing your feedback on it. We do have plans to take the initial release further, and all is going to plan. This should arrive in June with the second part of the Han Solo season. Thanks for watching this video. Remember to like the video to help support the channel. Comment down below what you think and are excited about for the Han Solo season 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you old outro, almost forgot, in the next video. Still getting used to this.